you feel that you are losing in life because everyone on social media, you seem as if they all have it all. The cars, the vacation, fancy house, fancy clothes. Some of these people, they are drowning in debt, in payment. Debt is choking them. So this video is for you.
So I just see a lot of people my age or younger bragging and boasting about their nice cars, houses, and vacations, and I just feel like I'm losing at life. I live a pretty humble lifestyle, but what am I doing wrong? How do I afford this?
You said people your age. What is your age?
I'm 33.
Okay. You're single?
Yes.
Okay. What do you make?
I make $60,000 before taxes.
Good for you. What do you do?
I'm a health educator.
Cool. Do you have a lot of debt?
I actually have no debt except for my mortgage, which I only owe $140,000.
This is the problem that the millennial, your generation, was one of the first ones to really, really struggle with it. It used to be that we would say, don't keep up with the Joneses. Have you ever heard that old saying?
Of course.
Yeah. But the problem was in those days, it wasn't as hard to keep up with the Joneses because they lived next door, and you saw them drive in their car, but you also saw them have a big fight. And you also knew that their kids were messed up, and you knew this and you knew that. So, when they got a car, it wasn't as big a deal because you kind of knew some of the dirt too, right? But on social media, your only thing you're looking at is the highlight reel because nobody posts on there, oh, my husband just got me a 1992 Honda, #blessed. Nobody does that, right? We all can fall prey to this because we're not seeing reality. I drove a car that was loaned to me that was at 90% Bondo. The vinyl roof was torn loose across the front, so when you drove it, it filled up with air. It looked like a parachute on top. And so I would pull up at a stoplight, and the top would settle. Meanwhile, I'm sitting next to people in nice cars that just got home from the Bahamas. And I'm looking at them going, what am I doing wrong? What I finally realized that today, if you did that, if you pulled up next to somebody at a stoplight today, the average car payment at that stoplight is $750. See, I like what you said.
Yes.
Your verbal comment was perfect.
You're winning, Hillary. If you just called into the show and said, I'm a 33-year-old single female, I make 60 grand, I only have 120 grand left on a house I bought myself,
we would be going, touchdown!
We would celebrate you as like the model. I'm looking and saying, I hope my daughter Josephine is in that kind of situation. If she finds herself 33, making 60 grand in Utah, and she's unmarried, I hope she's exactly in the situation you're in.
Well, that makes me feel better because and I also recently just paid cash for my master's degree. And so all that money that I had saved, I'm just like, that could have been a vacation or a car. I shouldn't have done that. And
dude,
so
you just put an investment in yourself for the next 50 years of your life.
You traded a master's degree for Bahamas. This is a good trade.
I hope so.
Sometimes social media are lying to us because some of the things you see on social media, they are not real. They are not real. As you can see in the video you watch, this lady, she's single, making pretty money, 60,000 before tax. So she's not owing any debt apart from her mortgage, which is fair enough. All right, she's not owing any credit card and all those things. But because of the flashy lifestyle, or I call it Instagram lifestyle, that people that of the same age group, under 20, early 30s, they are showing off. So she's feeling as if she's losing in life. I'm not doing well. And this is what put many of us into debt. Comparison. We are comparing ourselves with people without really focusing on the things that really matter. Do you understand? So most especially in abroad, the people staying in Western world where credit card, you can easily get credit card at the slide like this very fast. Now with internet and how technology have made things very easy, you can access credit card now in your phone through your mobile app, bank mobile app. You can get credit card. It's so easy. It's so easy now than ever before. You don't even need to go to the bank. You don't even need to go to credit facility to get a credit card. Right now, right here. You can do that. It's so easy. So what some people do is that cars that they cannot afford, they use credit card to purchase it. They go and buy new car, the latest running. House that are way beyond their capacity. They'll go and buy it. Fancy clothing and the rest. Just to impress, they buy things that they don't even have the money with credit to impress people that don't even care. So if you are living this kind of life, you will really struggle. So you really struggle because you should focus on what matters to you. It should be freedom. At the end of the day, you are financially free. That is what matters. That at the end of the day, you are financially free. You can boast at the end of the day, when you are old, you can say, all my hard-earned money, look at what I used and achieve and achieve. I used and achieve this one. I used and achieve this one. I use it to build wealth for me and my offspring, the generation coming after me. That should be the important, because most of us, because why I say you should not compare with others, I don't want this video to be long, is because you don't know what the other person that you are even admiring, what is backing them up. Maybe their grandmother, their grandfather left wealth for them, their parents. And you are the first generation that want to make something out. And you are busy comparing yourself. You are using your hard-earned money. You don't know that it's the wealth that their forefathers left for them, foremothers, that they are using to flex, and you want to join them. So comparison sometimes it's not good. Do you understand? So like this lady, she's doing well for herself, no debt. She doesn't have debt apart from mortgage, which is good. Some of those people that she's envying or comparing herself with, they are drowning on debt. They don't sleep at night. If you are sleeping, they don't. And like this, when you are owing credit card for personal loan, some people have personal loan, personal loan from with the bank. Then credit card, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 credit cards, sometimes even more credit card. They are owing so thousands of dollars here, so thousands of dollars there, so thousands of dollars here. They have car loan, they have mortgage. It's choking them. Do you know what used to happen sometimes? A small episode of depression will just come. Small episode of depression. So is that what you want? So it's better you should live within your means, below your means, so that extra money, use it to invest in yourself. Invest in real estate. Like most of those of us in Africa, you can buy land now that is cheap. cheap. Because I don't want this video to be long. I don't want to prolong. You can build a house and rent. You can start business. You can invest in stock, bond, and many other things. So I'll stop here. Thank you.